We're recording now. And now we're streaming.
Alright, you want me to check it?
Sure, I'll keep talking here and make sure that I sound okay. Now I'm going to the Twitter. And I gotta switch to the show Twitter. And I'm gonna say, hey, surprise stream. We haven't done this in a while, but we're playing Chrono Trigger, taking on the Black Omen. Twitch.tv/Demented Goku. Capitalize the C in Chrono.
Hey Johnny.
Yo.
You sound fine. I don't hear game audio. Is there supposed to be game audio right now?
There's supposed to be game audio right now. Let's go to. Let's see. Is that better? Can you hear it now?
There's a huge delay. You gotta give me a minute.
Okay.
Also, you don't have a webcam.
Oh, you're right. I don't have a webcam hooked up because I was using that for work, and I haven't plugged it back into my computer.
I mean, we don't need one, I guess.
I'll get it set up. I don't know what just fell, but something just fell. Oh, the microphone from our other microphone
Yeah,
fell.
I get the game audio now.
Okay. Let's see if I can get this set up. Do 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 do. You want to grab my water from in there? It's on the nightstand.
There's barely anything in it.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. Add a video source. Just.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. It's a white cup.
It's a white cup. Alright, let's see.
There we go. Video capture device. Nope, don't want the game capture. I want my webcam. Yeah, you want to go turn on that light and turn off that light?
Turn on that.
God, we haven't done this in months. I completely forgot that we have to get weird with the lighting because otherwise we're completely backlit.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh, no, I don't want it there. Smaller.
Smaller. Even
Yeah.
smaller.
It's just non-existent.
All
Okay.
this work just to not use it.
Oh, man. Okay, I tweeted that. I should probably go ahead and retweet it.
Fine.
Copy it.
Have the 2 people who follow me.
Look, I've got, I don't know, 90 something followers. I don't think any of them pay attention to me.
You have 90 followers?
I used to have over 100. I think it's dropped.
Wow.
It was mostly people we went to high school with, so none of them pay attention or are on Twitter
Yeah.
anymore. So
Who's the Black Omen?
It's where we're going, man.
Hmm.
It's a place. Not a who. Yeah, put it on my Facebook as well. Who cares? Alrighty.
I have 9 followers.
Hey, there you go, bud. Okay, so we're going to take on the Black Omen. I want Ayla for stealing, Frog for healing, and Chrono just for damage output.
Gotcha.
Yep, this is what I want. Heal everybody up.
Okay.
Board the David. Yes. Also, I forgot all the names are like Ben.
Yeah. It's B-3N.
There's Ben, Benny, B-3N. Is Magus? Did we name him Bennis?
I think so.
And I think we named Frog Glenn.
Either that or Toad.
I can take a look. We're gonna go. Okay, so we want to take the Black Omen on. We're not going to be doing it multiple times as much as I would want to. But in case I want to do it later without you, we can go to Antiquity. Because oh no, that's wrong. That's wrong. I need to do it in the future first.
And then...
Then I can time travel back.
Yeah. If you're doing Antiquity, you can't do it in the future.
Can't do it in 1999, because that's the apocalypse. I'll just like start the fight with Lavos right away and skip the Black Omen if I do that. But we lose the David. We crash the David into his shell as he's erupting from the earth.
Don't want to lose the David.
No. It's like a family member now.
When you're here, you're David.
I can't do it in 2300 AD. By that point, the Black Omen has served its purpose and Lavos has erupted, so it's locked.
Okay.
So the oldest we can go to is 1000 AD.
Okay.
The present. Simpler times back then. We also all died of not washing our hands after shitting.
It's called dysentery.
Yep. The Black Omen.
It's been a while. What's the Black Omen?
Can I finish this fight first?
Is it going to take a while?
If I'm being honest? No?
Okay. They're shooting at you.
Yeah, I know. I've already put in my attack. I'm just waiting. And this should clear them all out.
Jesus.
Yeah, they're robots. They're weak to lightning.
That makes sense. That's a cool door.
Yeah. I should take a look at everybody's equipment here. Prismatic Helm. Prevent status ailments. Anything better than Moonbeam for you? Nope. Golden Stud. That's good. You've got boosting damage. Nova Armor. Anything better than that? Nope. Prismatic Helm. And you've got the best weapon I can give you. You've got the best weapon I can give you. That increases magic defense. But... yeah, okay. That's fine.
Okay, so what's the Black Omen?
Okay. So this bitch right here,
Mm-hmm.
she ruled... That's Magus's mommy.
Okay.
She ruled the magic people in 12,000 BC. She built a underground palace to like harness Lavos' energy from the core of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they summoned Lavos like it like transformed into the floating Black Omen.
Oh, okay.
Is basically how I understand it. This is also how we got the Masamune. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, this is basically a temple to Lavos that now floats over the earth for the last 13,000 years.
Gotcha.
And I think it helps summon Lavos when he comes up
Okay.
in the year 1999. We are made immortal. We shall live forever with Lavos, who feasts upon this planet from within. Now he rests and gathers strength, but in a mere 999 years he will emerge to rain destruction upon the earth and crown himself its king.
Sounds like a long time to wait.
The Black Omen is the path which leads to Lavos. It is the conduit through which our limitless power flows. As long as the almighty Lavos reigns, your dreams are all for naught. So yeah, basically what I said there. She summons this bitch.
What's that?
Sacrifice yourselves to Lavos and fulfill the only purpose left to you.
Is this Lavos?
No. This is... First of all, I need you to charm this guy, seduce him. Nothing to give but gratitude, that's not true. You can give mega elixirs. You should honestly probably heal at this point. Those lasers did a lot of damage to us.
Oh, what was that?
I don't know, I have to pay attention to the screen.
It happened on
There
screen.
we go. Oh, it wasn't a mega elixir, it's just a regular elixir.
Oh,
So I have to pay
Mega
attention
Mutant.
to the menu screens down
Gotcha.
below. Because we're playing active, so... yeah, Rapid Fire Fist. No, are we playing Wait right now? We might be playing Wait.
I have no idea.
I think because we're streaming, we were playing Wait. Okay, I don't need that.
Interesting. Punch. Interesting. That was easy. Is that it?
No, that's just the first guy we fight here. Trick with these guys with the shield heads is just don't attack them until they have it pointed sideways like that.
That makes sense.
And then you just do enough damage to kill them in one hit. So they were stupid enough to both open up right away.
This is like the Death Star. Martello. Why do they name it Martello?
Ben, I don't know. It's some weird translation, and they changed the translations from the Super Nintendo days. So nothing has the names that I remember.
Let's see. You should...
These guys are cool. Can I charm something from you?
Why didn't you just drop him into the hole?
They're not very smart, Ben.
I see that. Kind of look like you.
What? They're muscular. They got hinge bods.
Yeah, I guess.
I am not muscular. I am fat, but I'm not hinge.
Are those skirts?
I'm gonna say loincloths
Okay.
or fur.
They have like chicken legs, a pink skirt, bat ears.
I think that might be like part of the chicken legs. That might be feathers, pink feathers,
Ah.
which
Now,
means they're naked.
it's disgusting.
But I'm not the one who's naked.
Those things are ugly.
Okay, can I charm these things?
Can you charm robots? Let's find out.
Turbo ether. Okay, those are useful.
Might want to heal.
Well, once Robo gets a chance, he will.
Just saying. Trying to help. Trying to be a part of this game.
You've never wanted to be a part of this game.
You're right.
Sit a little bit closer so the mic can pick you up better. Try to charm one of these guys now. Golden earring.
That's
I'm
not
not going
bad.
to use that. It increases health a lot, but there's another guy in here who'll give me the golden stud, which I want. God, music's so good.
I'm surprised I didn't kill everything. Three.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay, so going back to the conversation before we started streaming, do you have any ideas for a live or not animated?
Okay, who I would want the voice cast to be for an animated Chrono Trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as we said, obviously Carrie Wool's for Frog.
Okay.
B-3N Stephen Hawking.
No.
Okay. The Richard Iowade.
Okay. I'm all for that.
Chrono. I'm gonna say. Let's get the man himself. Let's get. Come back to me on Chrono. I'm
Okay.
Crispin Freeman. That's who I want. I want Crispin Freeman for Chrono.
Okay.
He's used to time travel, right?
Yeah.
Magus. Is this? Can I pick living and dead actors or just living actors?
Living.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, what's his name for Magus? The guy who plays Snape. Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman.
I was gonna say Alan Rickman for Magus, but I can't get him. So Steve Bloom for Magus.
Okay.
Let's get. Well, if we've got Crispin Freeman, we might as well get Wendy Lee for Princess Marley or Marl. Her real name is Princess Nadia, but
Yeah. For Ben.
yeah, for Ben. And then for Benny, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn for Benny.
Can't be. Who is that?
I'm trying to think of a role you would know her from. She plays the Major in the show for Ghost in the Shell. She's dating Steve Bloom in real life, and or married. I don't know.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to pull her up.
That's usually your job.
Yeah, but I've got the controller in my hand.
You should.
And then I'm thinking for For the other Ben, for Luca, we could get Stephanie Shea, who voices the main girl in Your Name.
Okay.
Mitsuha. She's also in Haruhi. So I've got like 3 Haruhi actors in there.
Was it Mary what?
Mary Elizabeth McGlinton. Oh, I know what I was doing here. I was going to use a shelter.
Looks like she is married to Steve Blum.
She is married now. Okay. I think that might have been in the past couple of years.
Dude, she was married to Darren Norris.
I don't know who that is.
He's the voice of Cosmo. From Cosmo and Wanda.
Okay.
And he's the janitor from Ned's Declassified.
Okay.
He's the bad guy from the Cowboy Bebop movie.
All right.
Let's see. Filmography. Street Fighter. Don't know. Find something I know. She's Cornelia from Cookie House.
Oh, yeah. Princess Cornelia. Yeah.
That's who I think it is, right?
Yeah. The third princess or something.
Yeah.
The one that was a badass.
Yeah. The hot one.
Yeah.
She plays... Why can't I think of her name?
Oh, I should be using these capsules.
What's Steven's best friend's name? Why can't I think of her name?
Who's best friend?
Steven Universe.
Connie?
Connie. I think she plays Connie's mom.
Oh, yeah, she does. And Crispin Freeman plays her dad. Strength cap. Good. Goes to Chrono.
Must be a different Armageddon.
I had a whole bunch of capsules I was not using.
Those are the main things I know her from.
So these panels I'm fighting here, they're useful because they give me speed capsules. Permanently increase people's speed.
Cool. Oh, she's in an episode of Sister.
Okay. I haven't thought about that show in several years.
Oh.
Like, let's say 20 years.
Let's see. That's not how you spell Stephanie.
Stephanie is Mikaru Asahine Haruhi.
Okay. Alright. Who's my Mimi from Fooly Cooly?
My Mimi is the older high school girl.
One that's in love with the dude's brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that was obsessed with starting fires.
Strawberry Eggs, the show that you wanted to find.
I wanted to find the DVD extras of, yes.
Okay. She's in that.
Okay. Okay. If I remember correctly. Yeah. These guys give a lot of tech points.
Don't know who that is.
But they're hard to hit, and you can't use techniques. And they run away after a while. There we go.
What did you go to?
Ah, you bastard.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Ben, you got triple kick. Awesome.
I got what?
Triple kick.
Nice.
It's your final tech.
Triple kick.
Yeah,
I don't
they
think
all
I
have
could do triple
final
kick in
techs,
real life.
so.
Oh, she's Iliasville in Fate Zero.
Oh, okay.
Dang, I need to watch Fate Zero.
We have the blue. You have the Blu-rays.
I have
Sorry.
a Blu-ray.
I don't want to step on your toes just because you live with me, and it's in my house. There are Fate Zero Blu-rays in my house.
Yeah, those are mine.
Oh, Benny's looking a little rough there. But I can't use items or attacks.
Why can't you use items or
uh,
attacks?
That's what this fight does. They start the fight by using an ability that locks it.
Oh, so what do you do?
You just
Wait.
kill the eye in the middle first because it's the only one that
Oh.
attacks. But it doesn't give you much experience or tech points, so I went for the little guys first. Oh, I only have one Mega Elixir. Oh, that's gonna be rough.
She's credited as Mitsuha in Weathering with You. Does she have a line in that movie?
I think so.
I know she shows up. I don't remember her speaking.
I think she's like, here's your thing that you ordered.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Here's your receipt or whatever. Let's use regular potions, 'cause why not?
You're using regular potions?
Yep.
Wow.
I want to save my higher ones for like in the middle of a fight,
I got you.
because they're going to be more useful in the middle of a fight.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. These fights don't mean anything now because all these people have the tech points that they need. I guess they give a little bit of experience, but they're mostly useful because they give a lot of tech points. And those don't do anything for me anymore. Yep, they ran away anyway. Yeah, so I got no experience from killing the middle thing.
That sucks.
Okay, I believe these things I can charm Mega Elixirs off of, though. Which is what I want for the final fight, or for the Black Omen fight.
You seduce an enemy.
And it gives you a gift. Oh, just turbo ethers.
Dang it. I'm assuming the thing on top of their head are brains?
Yeah, I think it's their exposed brain. They're like mutants.
It's disgusting. Dang, this thing's got some health.
Yeah, I might use tech on it here.
Crimson Rain. Oh, never mind. You probably don't need to use a tech now.
This one hasn't taken any hits yet.
Oh,
I've been concentrating all my hits on one of them.
got you. Wow, that's a lot of damage.
About 1,200.
Yeah.
That's why it's my second best move. Here we go. These little guys give me golden studs. Those are what I want.
I thought those guys were attached to those guys at first. I'm like, they've upgraded. Hey, you got golden stud. Shining sphere. Osmosi?
Osmos.
Osmos and Wanda.
I was thinking Osmosis Jones, but okay. Osmosis Jones.
I should watch that movie.
Nothing to give but gratitude.
I remember liking that movie.
It's been a long time. I remember watching the TV show.
I forgot the TV show existed.
Ozzy and Drix, baby.
All I remember from the movie is that Niles Crane is the cold medicine guy.
Yeah.
Bill Murray's in it, as is that one guy. What's his name? Creepy looking guy.
The what?
I gotta look up his name now. I can't remember his name.
Do you remember which one of these I stole from? I tried to steal
I think the
from
one on the right.
The one on the right is what I got the gold bit from.
I think so.
Because that was the last one I tried to steal from. And it said nothing to give but gratitude.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So I just tried to steal from somebody.
Chris
there.
Elliott, that's his name.
Chris Elliott. How do I know Chris Elliott?
He's Lily's dad in How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, okay, that guy.
I have to double check, but I'm almost positive it's that guy.
Quit stealing my MP. I need that.
I might be wrong. I could have sworn that guy was in it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's in it. They have all the like live acting people on the very back.
Okay. Well, they're the framing device.
Hmm. Kid Rock plays a character named Kidney Rock.
Okay.
Ron Howard's in it. William Shatner's the mayor. And Lawrence Fishburne's the bad guy.
Okay, take the golden stud so you can heal better. Well, not heal better, but heal more often.
That was a Fairley Brothers movie? I had no idea. Learn something new every day. You just healing everybody?
I was giving them more MP.
Okay. Ooh. Why does the elevator have holes in it?
So I can fall through it.
Can you fall through it?
Apparently.
Oh, these guys look cool.
You not remember fighting this guy before? He's the very first person we fought.
This guy? Oh, is that the same robot?
Same design, different color.
Ah, cool. What was that guy's name?
Gato.
Gato.
I am Gato. I have metal joints. Beat me up and win 15 silver points. He sings. You can tell because of the musical notes in the text.
That usually denotes music. Ah, he sings.
Hell yeah, he sings. But I'm fairly for sure everyone is wearing a prism helm and then is therefore immune to all status effects.
Cool.
So it's confused didn't work on me.
Oh, great.
Okay, these guys.
What do these guys give you?
These ones I think give us mega elixirs, but the problem is that they kill each other. So I have to be very quick.
Why do they kill each other?
Because they're eating each other.
This makes no sense.
They hate each other. Good, good.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good, good.
Yes.
You're the last one I wanted to live because I haven't stolen from you. So I only missed one.
Hydraconda. Okay, that's a pretty cool name.
So spoiler alert for the boss battle. She'll occasionally just do a move that drops everybody to 0 MP and 1 HP. And your best bet is just to quickly use a Mega Elixir to completely get everything back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, not this guy again.
And his brother's here too.
Now there are 2 of them.
Oh, I really should have healed.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's only B-dash.
Yeah.
Oops.
Can't do that.
Yeah, you might want to heal. Oh, never mind. He's dead.
No, they didn't attack him though. Why'd you triple kick this bitch?
Triple kick. Usually you can only do double kick.
So powerful.
Any other Pokemon who learns double kick other than Blaziken or Combusken?
Yeah, lots of Pokemon learn double kick.
I just never see other Pokemon have that move.
The most common, I mean, like Nidorinas and Nidorinos learn it.
I never played them.
Yeah, because you always play the same Pokemon.
What?
You always play Pokemon that you like.
Yeah, why?
You don't
Why wouldn't I?
experiment.
I don't like Nidorinas.
Just trust me, lots of Pokemon learn double kick. I think Kangaskhan does.
That makes sense. I just always kept double kick when I had Blaziken.
It doesn't last very well. Like it gets outclassed pretty quickly.
Ooh, spooky. There's some alien shit right here.
And I've already fought these guys.
His name is Watcher?
Apparently.
Uatu?
He's Watto.
No, Iwatu. That's the Watcher's name, right?
Oh, maybe. I guess.
These guys like peepers?
Can I admit something to you that I did wrong today?
Sure.
I was planning on going to my cousin's wedding, and then I completely forgot it was today.
Oh,
Until it was 12:40, and the wedding started at 12:30. And I'm like, well, I'm going to take a nap.
Wow.
It's alright, I haven't been close to my cousin in like 15 years.
Isn't that the whole reason you were watching Friends?
No, different cousin.
Oh, okay. This is the other cousin.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So I guess I'm just watching Friends today instead.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Apologize to my mom later. Because I was planning on going to the ceremony.
Uh-huh.
Not the reception.
Yeah. You don't need to go to the reception. I guess you could have gotten free food, but you don't need anything, so.
Correct. We're getting some free rolls. Yeah, I can use the high.
I would have gone for the food. Could ask for chicken tenders.
Look, I wasn't in the wedding party. I was not there to make special requests. Also, I'm fairly sure it's just going to be a buffet.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mega Elixir.
Ooh, this is cool. Oh, that's not a door? I thought that was a door.
Ooh, 30,000 gold. Sorry, G's.
Jeez. These guys also... Okay, they are the same color.
Yeah, it's like pausing the screen weird, so...
Fly claws.
I don't need any more gold bits, so...
Gold bits. Give me the bits.
Sorry, not bits. Gold studs.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Gold bits is a thing. I don't remember from where.
Gold Gold bits. It's not a crypto thing, is it?
No, I was thinking more. I'm thinking of gold nugs from like Minecraft or what do you gonna call them?
I don't know what you're trying to say.
"7 Days to Die."
Okay.
There's gold nugs in there as well.
The Nug Club.
Yeah.
We've never watched Oz the Great and Powerful. This
No,
week.
we didn't. We gonna watch that tomorrow after you're done working?
We can.
I was hoping to be more Mega Elixir guys. I'm gonna listen to the podcast with or without it. So
I'll probably wait. Give you something to do on Monday.
oh yeah, because you'll be off early on Monday. Which reminds me, when are we doing that thing with your brother?
I asked if he was available Monday or Tuesday. He said probably, so he's just got to tell me what day.
Okay. Do we want to say what that is on stream? Or just nah? In case it doesn't happen. And because nobody cares.
We'll just leave it vague.
Alright.
I'm sure they could take a guess at what it is. Still don't know what we're gonna show them.
We just have to give them a selection, right? We should probably
Yeah.
pick out the selection.
I think I told him that's basically what the plan was. Escape!
You bastard.
Escape! Yes, what are you cheering for? You got away. You didn't win.
We killed the one thing.
That's true. Magic Crest.
Oh, these guys again.
Synchronite your move or the other person's move?
That's their move.
That's what I thought. That's a lot of damage. I like the walls. The floors are just weird though.
Okay, it's just more of these guys.
Guess you're just hoping they were different people.
Yeah, I'm just hope I keep running into more of the Hydrocondas.
Don't want none unless you got bones.
Because I can steal Mega Elixirs from them. At this point, they're the only thing worth stealing.
Gotcha.
I mean, I guess Turbo Ethers are nice, but...
Turbo.
And regular Elixirs are nice.
Not Turbo Ether. Oh, regular elixir.
Oh, she's still got plenty of MP.
Those guys.
What will you do? Shop.
You can buy stuff in here?
From these guys, sure.
Cool. Don't want more turbo ethers?
Okay.
Oh, you should have escaped. That
No,
was a
I'd have to come
chance.
back through here. Ooh, Haste Helm. Yeah, that's gonna be worth it.
Increase your speed.
Halves time between turns. So basically doubles your speed.
And what?
It halves time between turns, so basically doubles your speed, but without actually affecting the speed stat.
Gotcha.
Because your speed stat can get maxed out, so...
Ambrosia.
Yeah, now she's got max speed. Which is probably not good because she still has 52 levels that she can go up, but whatever. Or 51 levels. Oh well. And let's see. Let's go ahead and use a shelter here.
Yikes.
Save.
Save.
Come on. Is there a reason I'm not running right now?
I don't know. It's the floor?
There must have been something weird going on. Okay. Does this guy give me anything? Strength capsule. Alright, I'll take that.
I'll share you a video. You can watch it later.
Are you just gonna text it to me?
Yeah.
Ooh, who's this guy?
I don't know. He's a reskin of a boss, which the boss has the you have to wait for him to be like ready to attack you.
He's got sick dance moves.
Blubber Hulk, that's his name.
Blubber?
Yeah. Which I remembered him differently. He's just
Those sick dance moves.
I was remembering him differently. But it looks like he would just attack you if you attacked him, so.
Gotcha.
What's up, buds?
How's it going? How's it going, dude?
God, I love him.
Staying away from the alcohol?
Okay. I got rid of her prism helm, so she got confused right away.
Oh, okay.
Oh well.
Should we play House Party?
I mean, Chrono Trigger is one of my favorite games, but I was gonna let you pick the next game that we play.
Okay.
Now that we're gonna be finishing this,
Do you want me to play my favorite game?
no, it's just pick whatever you think would work best. Because
Okay.
if you want me to play FIFA for one night, then I'll do that. I'm assuming that or Minecraft is your favorite game.
Probably. It's not even like FIFA in general, it's a specific year of FIFA.
Can I guess which year?
Sure.
2018.
I think it's 2017.
Ah, dang it!
I'll be right back. I'll double check.
Don't tell Ben this, guys, but I was going to guess 2017 and change my mind to 2018 at the last minute. Shouldn't have done that. Should have gone with my gut. I'm sure I've heard him say that before.
It's 2017.
Okay. I was going to go with that, and I doubted my gut at the last second, so I fucked up.
Alright. Oh, shield guys. Shielder.
Yeah. Shielders. They don't look nearly as cute as MASH does.
Yeah, they should have more shielders.
It's just MASH, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she has like the servant Gawain as like a catalyst or something.
Cool, cool. Gawain's my favorite knight.
obviously she's not Gawain, but like I think that's where her power comes from. I don't know the Grand Order lore.
Yeah, it's like a mystery from the special that I saw. There's like a 1-episode special about it.
Yeah. I don't play Grand Order for the story. I play for the waifus. What do you call like male waifus?
Husbando.
Husbandos?
Yeah.
There's some good
I don't really
husbandos.
like that term. It just seems a little sweaty, but that is what the community has come up with. So that is what we must live by.
That is the will of the wife, or not waifus. Why can't I? Otakus? Weebs. That's the word.
The will of the weeb.
The will of the weebs.
Zodiac cape.
Spooky.
The prism dress, but we won't get the prism dress until the final fight.
Omni Lock.
There we go. Get a hit on him. These things don't
Yes.
attack. They just run away after a little bit,
Yeah.
but they are hard to hit.
Got that one. Miss.
Typically, if you can crit, I think if you have like a high crit rate, you'll have a high accuracy rate.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think like the crit is determined separately from if you hit. So if you have a high crit rate, you're gonna instantly hit.
Ugh. Devil's Drop. Keep doing Devil's Drop. You'll never lose. You'll never die.
Yeah. This is just halves, right?
Yeah.
Dino tail. What's this do?
Whose tail was that?
It's a big dinosaur I summoned.
Okay. Where'd the dinosaur go?
Went home. You had stuff to do. A wife to get back to.
That was crazy.
It's like I knew that magic wouldn't hurt them, but Dino Tail should have been physical. So that was what I was going for.
Ooh, now there are two of them. Do the Watchers attack?
Yes. No! Why did you switch to that at the last second? You need to hit the Watchers first. We don't need to, but I'm getting a call from Rowie.
Oh, interesting.
Hey man, I'm streaming. What's up?
Hey, are we playing D&D tomorrow?
No, Shabs is working tomorrow.
Okay. Whenever we end the campaign, we plan on just kicking off and your brother's joining the campaign, right?
That was the thought. I don't know if he actually is or not, but yeah, we're gonna like go to the next campaign. I've already started reading the next book, and it's a bit looser. There's not much of an actual story. It's just sort of a here's some quests that you can go do and go explore this massive dungeon that has 30 floors. So,
Because my cousin wants to join our campaign, and I told him we might. Well, I thought your brother was joining. I'm like, well, his brother's gonna be joining, so we might be able to add one more. But
I mean, we can. It's more just a who do we all feel comfortable playing with sort of thing. Do I know this cousin?
yeah, you remember Jacob Bergford? He would have been a freshman when you were a senior. He was on Internet Society and stuff.
Okay, I
Is
think
that freshman?
is that the one that we
Yeah,
called
yeah,
freshman?
that's the one we called freshman.
Okay.
I'm in.
Okay. If you can get pants in, I don't really care that much. So
Okay.
just know that he's going to be playing with somebody who's 8 years older than me. So if my brother joins.
Yeah, because like, do I know Johnny's brother? I'm like, no. His brother's like 10 years older than I am, so I doubt it.
Yeah.
Alright, I just wanted to ask before I gave him any for sure answer or anything, so.
Yeah, see if it's okay with pants. I don't have anything against freshmen, but it's been 8 years longer
9
since
years.
I've seen him. 9 years
Yeah.
since I've seen him. So,
Okay. Alright, I'll talk to Vance and see what he says, so.
okay. All right, well, we are streaming right now, so I'm going to hang up.
Alright, we'll talk to you later, man.
Yep, later.
Bye.
Wanted to start the conversation with we're streaming, just in case it was some
Yeah.
sort of sensitive information.
I know he's gonna watch it. They came out of the.
Summon this guy, our buddy. He's back.
Guess who's back?
This bitch is back.
Back again. Hulk
Let's
is
do
back.
another dino tail.
So weird.
It's just a big dino tail, man.
I just don't get it. Where did he come from? Where did he go?
I just assume that she borrows the gate key and is able to open some sort of temporary gate to 65 million BC. I don't know. They don't explain it, just happens.
Crazy, right?
One more.
One more.
Whew, that was good timing on my part.
That guy looks cool.
He's so cool. He's just a big cat robot. I love him. I don't like cats, but I love this guy.
You don't even want a Sphinx cat?
No. You were there for that episode of Friends?
Yep.
Guys, I've been watching a lot of Friends. All 0 of you watching. I've been watching a lot of Friends. Let's see. And it's been long enough that, like, there are some episodes where I'm like, okay, I've definitely seen this episode, but none where I'm just like, oh, I remember exactly what happens in this episode. They've all been entertaining. So,
I mean, I remember episodes. It was like, I don't know everything, though, because I wasn't watching it religiously. It's like, my mom has the TV and she's watching Friends. Stuff like that. This
Yeah.
was on Nick at Night.
I was more like, I need something to watch, and I watch cartoons and comedy shows. So if Friends was on, that was good enough for me. Another speed cap, I just used it. I'll get that shrink capsule as well. I forgot to charm another one off that guy.
Oh, I don't remember there's a show like that for me.
Seinfeld was the same way, so I've seen a lot of that.
That's how I got into, like, Saved by the Bell, Boy Meets World.
See, Saved by the Bell, Boy Meets World were on, for me at least, when I was relevant to watch that. It's not at the same time as, like, cartoons, so I would just watch cartoons.
Always watched that, like, before school.
See, I would watch Sonic Underground before school. Only on Thursdays. Because that was the only time it played. I think.
I'd get up and put on, like, an episode of either Saved by the Bell or Boy Meets World before school. I'd get ready and then I'd leave. Oh, what are these things?
I don't know, but I don't know if they give anything either, so I have to charm them.
I have to charm them.
Narble.
That's a great name.
Magic ring? Okay. Equipment I'm never going to use.
But why not get two?
Well,
What's
I
wrong?
want to see what the other one gives me first.
What's wrong with Benny?
What do you mean what's wrong? You mean the red?
Yeah.
It means that they're hasted.
Oh,
It's a good
okay.
thing.
Gotcha.
Magic capsule. Okay.
God, things are hideous. I love it.
Good old Akira Toriyama. Oh, counters a physical attack. Interesting.
Their faces are like naked mole rats. Or I guess it reminds me specifically of Rufus.
Okay. I was gonna say it's the only specific naked mole rat that exists. It's the only one with a name.
Alright, I gotta look it up now. Famous naked mole rats.
Be careful googling that. You're typing famous and naked as your first two words. Be careful.
Autocorrect.
Wait, what does the autocorrect say when you Google famous naked before you put mole rats in?
Nothing, because it's probably. I don't have to say search on. I don't know. There's no autocorrect.
Huh. Okay, just avoiding those guys. No reason to fight them. Give me this chest here. Speed cap.
God, these things are hideous.
Naked mole rats? Yeah. Rufus is lovable. Nothing else.
They just like
None of the
they
rest
look
of them
like penises with feet. Yeah, the only one coming up is Rufus.
Okay.
Did you see that? Is it Oren Rogers?
Olin Rogers?
Olin. Dang it, that's my second guess. Doing a Kickstarter campaign.
Ooh, what for?
A new show inspired by the canceled Adult Swim hit, Final Space.
Ooh. I mean, do I need to kickstart another thing that
What
I'm
I
not going to get
saw
things out
it
of?
was
One part it's gonna be like a documentary on how to like make an animated film or show, like this in-depth documentary on all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's also going to be a short, I think just an animated short, not a show, that's loosely based off of Final Space. Because he can't do an actual anything based off of Final Space because he doesn't own it. It's owned by HBO. Or
Yeah.
Time Warner, I guess. But his like thought was like, basically if I make this, there's a chance they'll be like, alright, you can make another season.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to kickstart that then.
What?
So I don't know if I would kickstart that then. Okay, physical attacks are not doing squat. It keeps eating mana.
Eating mana? Oh, speaking of mana, what's the next set coming out?
I don't know. The set just came out.
I think Double Masters comes out next month. But that's obviously just... I guess that's a set. Do they count those as sets?
Is that like core set sort of stuff? I know they don't do core set anymore, but...
It's just reprints and I think reprints of really good cards and all that stuff.
One of those things.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like $10 a pack.
HP reduced to 1. No, thank you.
It was like $200 for a booster set, and it's like 29 packs. I'm like, no. I don't play enough to get that.
Did I tell you my brother bought a box of Baldur's Gate?
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's like, how dare you? I'm trying to quit.
Trying to quit.
Trying to quit spending so much money, not quit playing.
Yeah.
So like, I'll go to pre-releases, but I'm not gonna try to buy boxes anymore.
So I'll buy boxes if I like the set.
Yeah, well, Baldur's Gate is a more expensive set too,
Mhm.
so
Yeah,
'cause
I'm
they're
not buying. I'm not buying.
20 card packs.
Yeah.
so that you can draft commander.
I don't care about that.
But yeah, like if I really like the set, then maybe I'll get a box. But what? Okay. Guess I didn't find anything in that elevator.
These guys.
How dare you try to do a status effect on me?
Wow.
Crit, nice.
I don't like these guys. I don't like their design.
I kind of like them.
Eh.
I like how they like turtle shell their head in.
Ooh, what are these guys? Oh, just bats.
There's some of
Ah,
these
not these guys. Can we kill you guys already? Armadillo kick. Armadillomon.
Armadillomon, Digivolve to
Digbud.
the Drill of Power.
Drill of Power. It's a dumb name.
You love Digmon.
I love Digimon. It's a stupid name. Drill of Power.
But you want him to be the Drill of Knowledge instead?
I love the Drill of Sensitivity.
I think that's an actual crest that you can get, the Crest of Sensitivity. Or maybe that's a different translation.
The Drill of Apathy.
The Drill of Apathy. Like, I'll drill later. I'll drill when I feel like it.
The Drill of Narcissism. They should give bad crests.
Dark Crest.
Yeah. So you can have this crest, but it'll mess you up.
Two of these guys. Okay, let's go. Charm you.
Oh no, you paused them. Now they're not in sync.
Yeah.
Oh. Slightly off. You have strength capsules.
Yeah.
Oof. Benny certain.
I thought that would be enough to kill him.
Nope. You were wrong.
You were wrong. You were close. Chrono's getting low on MP. And Benny's real low on MP. Let's go.
Wonder how Freshman's gonna feel about joining our party. Because we're crazy.
I haven't seen that kid until I can't think of him other than how he looked 9 years ago, which is scrawny as hell.
We are not a conventional party.
These guys give speed capsules.
Oh, you need to heal though.
I know. They don't do a lot of damage.
The statues are attacking you finally?
Yeah,
Nice.
the wall panels.
Ugh, wall paneling.
Okay, floor covering guy.
I'm asked about once a week where that stuff is. Because it used to be on like our side of the store. Like 5 years ago. Then they moved them to the other side of the store. So now when people look for it, they go to our side of the store.
The weird thing is you can't tell when they're actually dead, other than when they're dead, they're not selectable. Because they
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
like, explode until after the battle is done.
Why haven't they been attacking you the whole time? You've passed like...
I think just some of them are traps.
Oh. I think you passed through like hundreds of
The
these
first
things.
ones that we ran into were, in fact, the first ones we ran into of these were trap ones too. But
I don't remember running into these.
it was the very first fight. You were probably not paying attention. Well, not the very first fight. It's the first non-scripted fight. I mean, all these fights are sort of scripted, but we fought the big thing at the beginning after talking to the crazy lady.
Yeah.
And then after that, we fought these guys.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, you get a little verbal cue when they're dead too.
Oh man, I like how these panels have rockets. We should sell those.
That's gonna be our first merch is panels that have rockets coming out of them.
Yeah.
We're gonna sell wall paneling.
Yeah.
It's our merch.
Nobody else has it in the market.
Inventory use. Strength capsule.
What does the green mean?
Means it's usable right now. So
Okay.
like these ones that are white aren't usable currently. So most of these are battle items, and the shelter is only usable when you're over a save point.
Gotcha.
Okay. Might as well max out his speed and use the rest of them for different characters. Okay, let's see. So now the shelter is green, and I can use it.
You don't have a lot of shelters.
It's alright, we're near the end of the game, there's only a couple save points left.
It's the Triforce. How's this guy again?
Yeah, he's slightly different.
He's got like a weird thingy. That's also red. Terror mutant.
How's physical attacks do? Not that great.
Blast him.
Jesus.
Jesus. That didn't take any damage.
Oh, I think it ate part of its bottom to recover.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I don't know why I did that.
well, I didn't do anything.
doesn't do much either.
Ro Cooley is learning how to play Magic.
Ooh, I could do that. Sure, you want to do a triple tech, Ben?
Sure. I don't think you've used one of those yet.
But not normally worth it. It's normally better to do individual attacks.
Yeah, that's kind of underwhelming.
Yeah, that one wasn't that cool. There are some really cool ones out there.
Let's just get on each other's shoulders and just twirl.
Yeah, I should use a shelter.
You're using your last shelter?
No! But I'm gonna use some ethers.
That's fine. You're not gonna use the ethers. You're gonna heal her?
Fine.
I mean, she's down to 300.
I should have healed and then used ethers, but
She's a regular potion.
now I'm all out of regular potions.
Darn
Guess I'll
it.
use one of my 12 mid potions.
Those are mid. Oh no, this one's purple.
Okay, trick on these guys is never hit the shell. Always hit the beak.
Hit the beak. Lavos Spa Needle Barrage.
Ooh, a haste tail.
Ooh, now you got two of them.
Sorry, that was funny. You couldn't see the actual attack. This guy looks cool.
Little baby Lavos. Suckling at the teat.
I played BB Lavos. Then I played Time Wizard. Turn him into
1,000-year Lavos.
Lavos.
Wow, 65 million. Whatever. Year Lavos. Even older than that, because he crashed 65 million years ago.
That's not how that combo works. That's if they didn't care about the rules.
Well, it's like, it was technically 1,000-year dragon is a fusion of Baby Dragon and Time Wizard in the actual game.
Oh, okay.
I think is how they did that.
He didn't even use polymerization.
No, he did not.
Cheated. Joey cheated.
Well, it's like in Card Wars episode of Adventure Time, where Finn is just like making shit up, and it's just like, and my ancient scholar is gonna go study. And then it's like, and then later on he's like, Yeah, but my ancient scholars studied the raise the dead spell, so I bring these guys back to life. Oh, it's more panels. Okay.
Ugh.
I don't need more speed tabs.
Tab? I thought they got rid of those things.
Can't buy tab no more.
They might be able to buy it on eBay.
That's what I said. Can't buy tab no more. I don't buy stuff off of eBay.
Does eBay stand for something?
Electronic something.
Buying apparatus. Yoo-hoo?
Yeah. Electronic buying apparatus. Yoo-hoo. That makes sense.
Jesus.
It's his final move. It's not quite as good as Luminaire, but still good.
I thought B-3 had used that.
Yeah, he did. It's not quite as good as Luminaire, but it's his final move.
B-3 he can use Luminaire? I thought Chrono.
No, he doesn't use Luminaire. He uses Electrocute.
Okay.
Yeah, Electrocute.
You should have saved your shelter.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. See?
Oh no, it's you.
I know what you have seen. It is your futures that slumber in this hall. Destiny in its essential form. All the dreams that might have been. All the happiness and sorrow you might have known. Your tomorrow as it has been witnessed. The Black Omen transcends time and space, drifting through the all and nothing, waiting for Lavos to awaken. Destiny has led you here, and here you shall remain. Unless you can defeat me and bring down the Omen, there is no future for you.
Why don't you just tell him the plan then?
You okay there, lady? Okay. Come, children. Lavos slumbers. I will guide you into the depths of his dream. Did I say dream? I meant, of course, his eternal nightmare.
Does Lavos dream of electric sheep?
Yep, so there it is. Item. Mega Elixir. Oh, it just reduces all the HP, not the MP. Okay. I can't remember if this part of the fight is real or not.
Like if it's scripted.
Yeah. I know there's another form, but it might just be that this is a real fight and then the next form. But like, I just don't want to waste MP.
She's not doing much right now.
No, she's not.
She's just taking it. Jeez. Do
Well, I have like max speed.
That's true.
And she did just reduce me all to 1 HP. Again, so...
Oh, she did it again. That
Yeah.
bitch.
She did it twice in a row, which doesn't do anything. So.
Ha ha.
Is that a throne?
That's the remains of the Mammon machine, which was her original conduit to Lavos.
Okay.
Ag! My powers don't seem to work here. But I have a better idea. I can feed you to the Mammon machine. You'll be made one with the Omen, Lavos, and me. Here we fight the mammon machine.
Let's deal with this guy.
Attack sacrifice to increase defense.
So if you use a different type, it'll switch that back. Or is he just going to continually increase his defense?
Yeah, magic sacrifice to increase attack. So magic attack seems to do fairly well here. So here's his electrocute.
Just use Dino Tail.
Now I'm good.
What is she even doing right now? Is she just attacking?
Yeah, I've got her on standby to heal.
Okay. I thought Bedastrian was your healer.
She's got a heal spell that's not very good, called Kiss. Yeah, so like she can only do physical attacks, so it's not really going to do much.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
So yeah, B-3 is my normal healer, but she can kiss in an emergency. Hey, Pants is here.
Pants is here.
He had a comment that said, "Arg!"
It's big.
Can you see this monitor at all, where it is in its new setup?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's there. I can see it.
Okay.
It's not a good angle, but...
Because I have no idea how old that comment is.
It says new.
Yeah, that's because we haven't interacted with any comments.
I've been looking
There
at the
hasn't
fight.
been anything else newer than it. Why don't you go ahead and kiss the robot?
Come on, Billy. Kiss the robot.
Everybody kisses the robot, Billy.
Point flare. Is that a Yoshi?
Yeah, I think. Or a frog.
Kind of looks like... Is it Gekkomon?
Pants, since you're here, has Dylan contacted you about who wants to join the D&D group? What are your thoughts on that?
It's a Yoshi, I think.
Okay.
Oh, you killed it.
Yep.
So now is there one more form?
Oh, there's a lot to go.
That would be no.
I still have to beat her. And after I beat her...
Talking that.
Wait, who wants to join what? Oh, okay. We got a call on stream earlier from Rowie that says freshman wants to join our campaign. And I know he's not a freshman. That was 9 years ago. But I haven't seen him in... Probably since Dylan's wedding, I might have seen him then. And I'm like, whatever. Ask Pants.
We could use another member.
Because I don't know if my brother is actually going to join or not. You maggots. I am the queen who shall rule for all eternity at Lavos' side. You will not stand in my way.
How does she plan on living for 999 years?
It's like being fed continuous energy from the Omen machine. Okay. Indulge in such arrogance in the next life.
I'm down for someone else to join if you want to give him a trial run.
See, the problem is, I'm too nice that I wouldn't ever, if I didn't like him, I wouldn't ever say, don't play again. So,
You just don't invite her.
let's see. Sean. Mega elixir from that.
See? Just end the campaign.
Yeah, the campaign just ends slow.
I mean, we
Okay.
have one session left.
One of these hands gives a prism dress, which is the best armor for females. There's the prismatic dress. I think the other one gives a prism helm, too.
So she's
Oh,
just...
shit.
Oh,
She's Oh, it was a life shaver. Yeah, she's at 1 HP. Okay, that makes sense. My phone's on silent every single day, Ben.
Probably just doesn't look at it that often.
No, I'm just saying, like, I'm with you.
Oh.
I just noticed that my phone over here was lit up, so...
Jeez, life shaver.
Yeah, I saw that. Nothing to give but gratitude. Oh well.
Her hands look like what Ricky Bobby does.
I don't know what to
I
do
don't
with
know
my
what to
hand.
do with my hands.
Starburst. I had Starburst today.
Is that gonna kill me? Yep.
Oops, I'm dead. Oh, she's dead.
Yep. Let's go ahead. Athenian water our haste helm. So that she can use an Athenian water on Chrono. And now I can Mega Elixir.
The heck is this? It didn't do that much. So are you targeting something first?
Okay.
Oh, you're just gonna do it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna target the head, because these things don't seem to be taking much damage.
This has like Evil Dead vibes. Just the hands doing things.
Okay. I can see that. Oh, she's got no mana.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay. So, while you're doing this,
I want to talk about our schedule coming up.
Okay.
So today, season 2 comes out.
Kaguya-sama Season 2, yep.
Okay.
Our talk on that, yep.
So then the next episode would be July 3rd, which probably won't be season 3 because we're probably going to wait. Because A, there might be another episode, and B, we would want to rewatch it.
Yeah. Though I was thinking it'd be very last minute, but like that Friday night / Saturday, instead of watching the last episode, we could rewatch through the whole season and then watch the last episode.
I mean, we could just rewatch like the episode of the season like tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but like next week or something, just to be caught up. But
That's true, yeah. I mean, but do we still want to skip a period there?
the only issue is I am basically not free all of July, or I have to work a bunch of July. And I have a vacation one.
Take my MP.
So it's trying to get this scheduled out so we know what we're doing. Because we might not have a lot of time to watch stuff, so that means we'd have to record what we've already watched.
Yeah. So I've got plenty of shows I've already watched. And you know how much binging I can get done.
Yeah, you've watched 5 seasons of Friends. Sorry, 6.
I think I'm towards the end of season 6 right now.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. You just take out the head. How dare you, vermin, hound my steps? Oh, almighty Lavos, lend me your power.
long does it take to defeat Lavos?
Well, Lavos himself has 3 phases. But before you fight Lavos' 3 phases, you do a boss rush, where Lavos mimics all the previous bosses you fought, except for I don't think he mimics the Black Omen fights. But it's also like the same HP that they had, so like some of them are a breeze. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you right away because my attacks deal enough damage to knock you out in one hit, sort of thing.
Because we got like 20 minutes.
I mean, maybe. Now that we've defeated the Black Omen, Lavos is rising to the surface early.
Okay.
Or space-time is weird, so this is an area that exists outside of space-time.
Oh no, he's in attack mode.
Yep. So now he's the dragon tank. Which is immune to electric attacks.
Okay. Oh, so you just go right into the fight.
Yep.
I thought you would be like, alright, now you can go face Lavos.
Yeah, see, like one regular hit. It's enough to destroy these parts here. Changes attack modes.
This game's too complicated for me. I'm not going to remember all of this.
Typically, I can remember them pretty well because it hasn't been months since I've fought them.
That's true.
/ years.
Mm-hmm. It hasn't been years.
It's been like half a year since we started.
Yeah. It's not years.
This guy you have to use magic against. Why did I do that?
Didn't you literally say you just had to use magic on him?
Yeah. Just expected Luminaire to take it out in one.
What is Skelly Boy's thing?
Something like Skelebor or something.
No, what's his thing?
Oh, he's got 2 parts. One of them is weak to magic, and one of them is weak to physical attacks.
Gotcha.
I think. How dare you? Oh yeah, and then he steals all your MP at the end of the fight.
Nice.
Okay. In this guy, you have to use slash if he is storing up energy. Turbo Ether. And we'll do a regular ether or 2 on you.
Kick him. Changes attack modes.
Okay, this guy we have to weaken with electricity first. To like stun him. I should really be giving Benny a gold stud at this point because there's nothing to charm anymore.
Lavos changes attack moves.
Magus.
You mean Bennis? Oh, you just change your party?
Because a lot of the Bennis fight is using different magic types. That like he'll like change his barrier and be weak to a different type. And then like Toad helps with that too. Okay, so like I just healed him with my lightning, so that's no good. So now I need to use anything but water. Let's do fire. Nope. Do I need to use exactly that? What his barrier is? I'm trying to remember. I think I need to match his barrier. Which is why it's useful to have Magus.
He's fighting himself.
Yeah, okay, I have to use exactly his barrier. Okay, now that he's begun casting a spell, I just need to fuck him up as much as I can. Alright, you're gonna like this move that I'm having Frog do, if I get a chance to use it.
Nope.
Nope.
So what do you gotta do here?
Gotta kill the guy on his shoulder first.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then just ransack the giant dino.
Is there anything to the guy on the shoulder?
I think he's weak to electric. He's a dinosaur. He's a reptile. They're typically weak to electric.
Gotcha. Oh, he's dead. So now you just hit the... It just makes no sense.
Okay, so I need to wait for his defense to be lowered first. Lower his defense to begin storing power. There we go.
Dark Mist. The heck? Boom. Is that his grandma?
Yeah, sure. You know he was a person, right?
What?
Strike Dark Bomb. It's about the same. Really don't need it. But I'll do it.
Dark Bomb.
The Dark Bomb's drawback is that it doesn't hit everybody. It's like area of effect.
Gotcha.
Which, when there's only one enemy,
Yeah.
it's fine. Changes attack modes.
You have a 10-mile visibility right now? Liar. Can't see 10 miles ahead of me.
Yeah, there's walls in the way.
Stupid walls.
How do I want to fight this guy? Let's get Robo back in here. Robo.
Robo.
Electrocute.
Twin Blast.
This guy, you want to like take out the arms first because they do more attacks, but eventually the head can revive them. So like in this case, I really just need to just target everything.
Yeah.
Rapid Fire Fist.
Okay, so that was his last different mode.
Okay.
Now I can fight him myself. Like, or I get to fight like his outside shell there.
Okay.
Greatly boost damage. Anything better for you? Nope.
Ozzy Pants.
God. He starts the battle confused. That prevents all status elements as well.
You're gonna have
I go
status
from
elements?
181 to 179, but my magic defense will go to max.
What's his max? 100?
I could give him a haste helm. Because I don't have Ayla on me anymore, which is really not useful at this point. I better stick with that. Yeah, I think this is what I want.
Destruction rains from the heavens.
just gotta use B-3 to keep everybody topped up on health, I think.
As far as you know, there's nothing special about this outer shell. Just gotta hit it.
Yeah. Good thing I kept on the prismatic helm so I didn't have all that confusion to deal with. Okay, everybody's still good on health, so I'm gonna use the punching. Sorry, a rapid fire fist.
Rapid fire fist.
Used to be called Uzi Punch.
God, just would have attacked again. Ugh.
It is done. It is done. I detect even more powerful life force within Lavos' shell. I will sever the wick of your life scandal, Lavos.
Lavos. Domino's.
Domino's!
Pizza. Oh, we're inside of him now?
Yep. Going to the core, baby. There's no turning back now.
We could turn back. Right? You don't have to kill Lavos.
I actually can turn back.
We could let the world end, right?
What's it ever done for us, eh?
Yeah.
I could hit this and go back, but I'm not going to.
I want to go back.
I have to go back.
I want to go back. I don't know how to get off the track.
I wanna go back. Wanna go back. I don't even know how I got off the track. I wanna go back, yeah.
Is this Lavos?
It's his core, baby.
Cool. Anything special about this guy?
Hit him with all you got. That's all I remember. I know the next part. I know the final fight. There's a.
There's another one?
Yeah. After we defeat the core, it like mutates and becomes the ultimate life form.
Alright, well, speed it up.
I'm trying, man.
We got 4 minutes.
Amazing. It possesses the DNA of every organism that has ever dwelt on this planet.
So that's what every human being looks like. But they said he looked
Nipples! Lasers!
like... Oh no, nipple lasers. Jesus. Okay. I don't really watch... I never watched Dragon Ball. This guy kind of looks like Frieza?
I can see that.
Like Frieza wore the Vegeta armor? Which he might, I don't know. Again, I didn't watch Dragon Ball.
Kind of got a Saiyan armor vibe to it. Kind of got a Frieza vibe to it. Kind of got a Piccolo vibe to it.
But there's 3 parts to him.
Yeah. Let's see if the head is weaker to physical damage at all. Or if I just need to kill the arms first.
Oh, there goes the arm.
One of them. Nah, just need to kill the arms first. Got it.
Is there a word for missing one limb?
Yes.
What is it?
I mean, I cannot think about other things right now. Gotta concentrate.
Wow. That makes for good content. Will's dark now? Wonder if there's a light Will. So it has no arms. It has no legs. Or is this like legs?
I think if you're
Dog.
missing any limbs, it's the same term. If you're missing one or several.
Okay.
Okay, so he should be taking normal damage now. Let me just see what Dark Bomb does. Oh yeah, okay.
Oof.
Rapid Fire Fist. Flames of War. Nice. Oh, it didn't do anything. This guy sucks.
You suck.
Kicking his ass.
Yeah, I know. I'm good at this game.
It's so fun. I want to see you lose.
There's a close call during that one fight where 2 people were dead, and one of them was close to death.
Dark Flames Embrace. Oof.
Robo took quite a bit of damage there.
It's probably weak to fire.
He's just weak to magic, I think.
Dark Bomb. Pikachu, use Dark Bomb.
Pikachu, use tackle.
I just want to see Ash, like, in this current reiteration, have Pikachu use tackle.
It's probably happened.
That Pikachu's got to be level like 200. As many times that guy's battled.
Well, that's impossible. You gotta glitch the game to get something higher than 100.
Well,
And if you
he's-
keep leveling it up when it's like that, it'll eventually it'll like go down and reach 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a few in like red and blue that you can like get fairly like common that you can get a over level 100 thing.
He always uses Pikachu.
Just imagine if that thing was a Raichu. He'd never lose.
God, just evolve already, Pikachu. We'd love it. You even had a chance to become an Alolan Raichu for a while there. Which I used Alolan Raichu in my Moon playthrough. And it's pretty good.
That's electric
Psychic.
psychic?
Yeah.
Nice.
That was Lavos' goal. Storing and analyzing the genetic code of every creature on the planet. He aimed to use it all to induce self-evolution into the ultimate life form. His offensive capabilities are incalculable. My sensors are overheating. We were but sown for him to reap all of humanity, or rather, all life on this planet. I was given life by human hands, but life is life. I am no different from Ben and the others.
Which bin is he talking about?
Luca. The one that he is in love with. This planet is my home.
That's the nerd, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dot dot dot.
At last, our final meeting. Your life ends here. Okay. So the trick to this fight is the center guy is not his actual core. One of the bits on the side is his core.
Oh, okay.
This guy looks kind of cool. The bits don't, but. What's that Pokemon called? It's the Punkaboo?
Pumpkaboo?
Yeah, it kind of looked like Pumpkaboo.
Okay, I think the left bit is the one that is his actual core.
Heavenly Tears. Choo! That's a lot of damage.
I should have healed. Oh no, the right bit. Okay. I can't remember which one's the real core. Let's go.
Dark Ball. Now you need to heal.
That's why he's here. Multi-target heals.
Needs it is business. Temporal shift. Dark Ball. Ooh, interesting. That didn't do anything. Grandstone. Ooh, Bennis is down.
I saw that.
1, 2. Alright, he's back up.
Nope. Let's use a Mega Elixir.
Oh, you took out one of the bits.
Yep. The one that heals.
So that's the all of humanity.
Well, it's no. It's analyzed all the data and like combined all its DNA into a super life form.
That's the super life form.
Yeah.
It's hideous.
Yeah. Sorry, Ben. Function over fashion.
That's not just humans though. That's like creatures and everything too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable.
All life. So like plants and shit too.
It's hideous. It's kind of cool though. It's like if you would picture like the bad guy who like has the DNA of everything on life. You don't think it would look like that.
So now it's going to try to resurrect the other two pieces.
Gotcha. So yeah,
But its defense is way down, so...
just try to kill it. Ooh.
Yeah, there they are. Okay, so I need to take out the left one first with physical attacks. Because it heals from magic attacks.
Mm-hmm.
And it heals the other things. So we're gonna Dark Bomb there. Rapid Fire Fist there. The guy could attack physically with Magus, but why?
Just use Dark Bomb. Heavenly Tears.
Oof.
It's a lot of damage. That didn't sound fun. Why is he looking sideways? What do you do, dude?
Just facing them.
You're in the middle of the fight. There you go.
This defense
Slap.
is back.
Guess who's back? Defense is back. So now try to take him out so that his defense lowers again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that was quick.
Yeah. I didn't do anything because I was waiting for the thing that said his defense was lowered, but... Okay, you're gonna Dark Bomb there. You're gonna Frenzy him. And you're gonna Rapid Fire Fist him. Rapid Fire Fist him!
So it's a good Sunday in the morning, technically. Alright, now, do you have to take the middle guy out? Could you just attack the core?
And just attack the core. But the middle guy is going to do more damage, so like if I can do the multi-target things, then I might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Heavenly tears.
The tears in the wind.
Venice's MP is getting low.
Slap!
You bitch! Jesus
Ooh.
Christ! Yeah, just use a regular elixir on him. Yeah, I should have used the Mega Elixir.
It's okay, Dad.
Lowered its defense, okay.
Okay, middle guy's down. His defense is down. Go, go. Go now, go now.
Go now! Go now! Okay. Ah, we did it. We saved the world. We get the good ending. We did every side quest. We could do good, boring ending. Most of the fun endings are New Game Plus anyway, because you have to beat them like before you go do other things, and you're not normally nearly high enough level.
Gotcha.
But like you can get it where Frog is Marley's ancestor instead of the actual king. And then like you get married to her, but she turns out to be like part frog person.
Nice. That's hot.
You can get it where everybody is a reptite instead of a human. You wake up and get your wretched body out of bed.
Dude, you just saved the world. Calm down.
Your stay of execution has been withdrawn. You will accompany us to the castle now, where we will carry out your sentence.
Sentence to marriage.
We've been searching high and low for you, Chrono. Where did you take my daughter?
Daddy, no! Chrono hasn't done a thing. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Well, I haven't been the I typically do B-3N's voice and Bennis's voice, even though you're the Ben. You're supposed to do all the Bens. But you just do Ben, and Benny normally. My daughter says Chrono has done nothing. What do you think of that, Chancellor? If I may speak freely, Your Grace, I think your daughter is quite clearly delusional. Chrono's deeds have impacted the entire kingdom.
The Chancellor, too? What's the matter with you? Please, just listen to me.
Oh, she's yelling.
There's a reason I've been gone. You see, we had to...
Save the future.
What?
It's an old man from 2300 AD. Doan. Who saved the future and taught us what it is to have hope. Yes.
Who's this guy? King Guardia? The 21st?
Yep. You defeated Benis's troops and restored peace to the realm in the year 600.
Wait, they all time traveled?
Chrono beat reptites.
This is all a dream, isn't it? What's going on? Why are you all here? Ben, you brought them here? No, sorry. You brought them here, didn't you?
Yep. Just a nod. You undertook quite a daunting mission. These past and future members of our line told me all about it.
Oh, they're related. Members of our line? You mean these people are all my ancestors and descendants?
Here I was fussing about rules when you were off protecting our kingdom and the life of the entire planet. Shit. I believe a victory parade is in order. Tonight we celebrate you, the hero who saved the world.
Save the world and all you get is a parade?
Hell yeah!
Wow.
Now, Nadia, why don't you go and enjoy the last night of the fair?
Yippee!
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Who's this guy?
Hey, he's a friend. Come along with Chrono, our hero. Come along with Princess Nadia, home safe at last. May Guardia prosper for another 1,000 years. Let the Moonlight Parade begin.
Parade sucks. Where's the candy? Where's the little...
Just throwing balloons and little girls out instead.
Where's the Shriner cars that drive around? Boo! Oh, there's the cat. There's nobody at this parade.
They're off on the sidelines. It's a small town.
It's like 4 people. God, this is the worst parade I've ever seen.
I don't know, Ben. It's got scantily clad women dancing.
Not that scantily clad. There's a cloth over them.
Yeah, but when you get a peek under the cloth,
I haven't gotten a peek yet. Oh, there's that guy.
yeah, this is Ben's parents.
Oh.
And you can see that she's standing because we saved her legs. If we didn't save her legs, she'd be sitting in this scene.
Gotcha.
Honey,
Thank
don't
God
be
we
a
did
sack
that.
of potatoes. Dance with me. Oh, Chrono, the king says you saved the future. Well, how about that? To think my daughter's own best friend. Wait till I tell my friends. Ah, nothing better than a toast under the stars. Chrono, have a sip. You're the hero today.
Toast sounds pretty good right now.
Ooh, good toast. Princess Nadia, you look beautiful. No, don't get me wrong, honey. You look good too.
Alright, we don't have to talk to everybody.
This is fantastic. We can't talk to a lot of these people.
Is there anything else?
Oh, yeah, there's more to this. You can go up here. Throwing dancing girls. Can I go talk to Gato? No.
Gato's gone.
Stuck in that corner.
That's Gato in the corner. That's a lot of lights. Is this still part of the parade?
I saved the future, alright?
Portal. Well, everyone, this is it.
The time of parting is upon us at last. The gate is growing weak now that Lavos is gone.
We've got to say our goodbyes before the gate closes for good. We're all leaving?
Chrono strong. Ben strong too. Benny have fun. You're my distant ancestor. So you'd better have strong, healthy kids or I'll be in trouble.
No worry, Benny much energy.
Ooh, hello. Yeah, she does. Wait, what did you mean by that?
Kino dumb. Benny, go now. Oh shit, that was you. I'm sorry. It's just I wanted to say. I shouldn't have taken that away.
Wow,
from
you took my last line away from me.
Not your last line. Exuberant folk, and to think we may have all descended from them. Well, your majesty, Queen Lean awaits. We too should take our leave.
Lean.
How else would you pronounce that? Lean?
No, Lean's
Lean?
right. It's just a dumb name. Toad.
I've always felt farewells were best kept brief.
You're right. Who needs words? I'm not doing that. Aw, you know it's a happy ending when the princess kisses the frog.
It's a good movie.
That's pretty good. That's Keith David.
Yeah, this is what I said. Good movie. If I say good movie, it's implied that Keith David is there.
So you're going to search for Scala?
I would say Shala, but okay.
Yeah, you're right. I said Scala? Yeah, it should be Shala.
Ben, I will keep working hard in the future.
What's wrong, Ben? Aren't you going to say goodbye to B-3N?
God, I love that name. I'm glad that we came up with it. It's going to be my first son's name.
B-3N.
Yeah.
You do that.
We'll call him Ben, but officially he won't be named Ben. Because I can't have that.
It's like what Elon Musk did. Named his kid, was it Kyle?
Something like that. So, you realized...
Realized what? B-3N was born in a bleak future. When we defeated Lavos, we changed history. The world will never be ruined now. B-3N may not exist in the new future.
Ha 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 ha. Sorry, glitch. Do not be ridiculous. The new future will certainly have a place for me.
Darn it, B-3N. Don't pretend you don't care when you're really sad. It just makes things worse. He's a robot. Can he be sad?
Yeah. You are the one who taught me to consider the feelings of others in that manner. Ben, I am grateful for that.
Don't cry, Ben. I'm sure B-3N will still be built in the new future. Wait, who's that guy?
He's Doan.
Oh, Doan for what?
D-O-A-N, that's his name. Maybe it's pronounced Dean. Good. Bye. Caution. Oil has occluded my vision sensors. Sight diminished.
Aw, he's crying. I think I should be crying right now, too.
Look. B-3N is one of the greatest characters in this game. Alright? I can't believe.
Do you remember that talk we had? You mean about whether our lives flash before we die? Yeah. I get the feeling that Entity is finally at rest, too.
Do you remember what they're talking about when they mention the entity? After the quest where you leave Robo in the past to rebuild the forest and they go camping, they're just talking like what are these gates? And they just like theorize that it's possibly like some entity's life flashing before its eyes, you know, some sort of like god or the planet or something.
Interesting.
So like during that they theorized that, you know, like okay, now they're saying like okay, what we did now that the gates are diminishing, you know, it's that entity finally at peace, not flashing its light before its eyes anymore.
Yes, I feel it too. It's awfully easy to mess things up traveling through time. We should probably dismantle the David, shouldn't we? We'd never be able to see any of the others again, though.
You naughty thing, come back here. I know that's not the voice I did before. See, Chrono? Pets run away when you don't feed them.
Oh, that
Hey,
cat's
come
dead.
back here.
Oh, come on, Mother. Mother! Oh no! Chrono, that gate will never open again!
Woo! No bedtime.
Well, looks like we have no choice but to go after them. Go after them? But the gate's already. Ben, you don't mean...
This is really confusing.
We still have a time machine! Nyaha!
Oh, there you are, Princess. His Grace is looking for you.
Who's Grace?
My cousin, Grace. It's her sister that's getting married in a month. That's why I'm watching all the friends.
Cool.
I'm happy, you know. Now there's no reason for you to be running off anymore. I have a gift for you, Nadia, to commemorate this day.
Is it a pony? Ah, balloons. Is that the Liberty Bell?
This is Nadia's bell. It will ring out across the land. Pretty, isn't it?
Oh, we're gonna totally steal that.
Nadia, could you and... Where did everyone go? Oh no, it's happening again. Could someone please lend this old man a hand?
Thanks for the gift, but I have places to be.
Phew. Made it just in time. Shall I fire a few off? No, Taban, not now. Actually, I could really use your...
Boring.
Alright, so we hit the credits there.
Cool.
If we had destroyed the David by crashing it into Lavos in the year 1999, instead of our mom getting sucked through a gate chasing a cat, we would float away on balloons. I think Lean and I, Nadia, Marley, Ben, whatever you want to call her, and I would be like floating on balloons throughout the land at this point.
Cool.
Like I said, there's a The end. Alright, well, if you're watching this, thank you. And maybe I'll do some of the other endings without Ben at some point, but I don't think he wants to ever see this game again. Thanks for tuning in.